Hello, everyone. I hope you can hear us or hear me. Welcome to the award ceremony for Michigan History Day 2020. We are sorry that we couldn't be with you in person, but we hope that you are all healthy and safe. My name is Amy Bradfield, and I am the Education Program Manager for the Historical Society of Michigan and the Michigan History Day, or National History Day in Michigan, State Coordinator. From the beginning of the COVID-19 outbreak, we have been committed to keeping Michigan History Day alive and providing an opportunity for students to share their work and receive feedback from judges. Not only have all of you researched important events in history this year, but you are all part of making history. It is interesting to think that in 25 years, History Day students will be looking back at the year 2020 and creating projects about the impact COVID-19 had on the world. Your social media posts, journals, emails, and video calls may be primary sources for the History Day students of tomorrow. The Historical Society of Michigan, the oldest cultural organization in the state, is proud to offer the Michigan History Day program. Over the past few months, we've adapted our programs to keep our members safe while providing many of our same services and opportunities. We've had to cancel our local history and Upper Peninsula conferences, but our workshops, Michigan History Alliance meetings, and History Hounds lecture series are all available virtually. We've even added more workshops and lectures through the coming months. For 3rd and 4th grade students and teachers, we've made the content of our Michigan History for Kids website available free of charge, and it will remain free in the future. You don't have to be in 3rd or 4th grade to enjoy the content. Please visit michigankids.org and explore. Did you know that 3 Michigan History Day papers have been published in our magazines? 2 papers have appeared in Chronicle, our membership magazine, and the 3rd paper was published in Michigan History Magazine. We hope that many of you are part of the 20,000 subscribers who enjoy exciting stories from around the state found in our publications. We also had students from the performance and exhibit categories present at our conferences and hope to give more students opportunities to showcase their Michigan History Day work outside of the contest. We rely on memberships and generous donations to keep programs like this and Michigan History Day going. So we hope you will consider becoming a member of the Historical Society of Michigan. You can learn more about our organization at hsmichigan.org. We would like to thank the sponsors of Michigan History Day for their generous support of the program. And we'd also like to thank the judges for their hard work. We had 130 judges volunteer their time and make the change over to the virtual contest this year, and we really appreciate their efforts, their fantastic feedback, and the time that they took, and their patience as we kind of figured out the virtual contest together. This program doesn't happen without those judges, and so we thank you from the bottom of our hearts. Now for some special messages from 2 important guests.
My name is Larry Wagoner. I am Executive Director and CEO of the Historical Society of Michigan. I'm so proud to be able to welcome you today to the award ceremony for Michigan History Day 2020. I know you're all excited and looking forward to the results that will be unfolding in the next few minutes. It's been an interesting year as we've moved Michigan History Day state finals from an in-person competition to one that is held virtually. I want to pay tribute to Amy Bradfield, our state coordinator for Michigan History Day, who has done an outstanding job of coordinating all of this with judges, teachers, and you, the students. I want to thank you for your participation. It is my privilege, on behalf of the Historical Society of Michigan, to welcome Dr. Robert Davies, who is president of Central Michigan University. We were planning to be on his campus for the state finals this year before the pandemic forced us to go to a virtual competition. Thank you, Dr. Davies, for your support and all the help we got from your university as we move through this process, and we look forward to being there in 2021 in person for the state finals. Help me welcome Dr. Robert Davies.
Hi, I'm Bob Davies, the 15th president of Central Michigan University. We were really looking forward to having you on our campus for this year's Michigan History Days activities, and are disappointed you weren't able to host you in person this year. However, we are making history this year by holding this virtual event. I would like to thank our partners at the Historical Society of Michigan for making this possible. I would also like to recognize the faculty and staff from CMU's College of Liberal Arts and Social Sciences for bringing this exciting competition to CMU. Most of all, I want to thank all of you, our students, teachers, parents, and families who have worked very hard to make this switch from the in-person event to this new virtual format. We often say that being a CMU Chippewa means being able to adapt to new situations, to show resilience in the face of adversity, to use our creativity, passion, and determination to overcome challenges, basically showing grit. Each of you has shown remarkable CMU spirit in order to participate in this year's competition. That can-do attitude will clearly help you achieve great things throughout your life. I know you have put countless hours of time and energy into your project, whether it's a paper, performance, exhibit, documentary, or website. I look forward to seeing the submissions, and I wish the best of luck to the winners who will move on to the national competition. The study of history is very personal and important to me. Some of you may know that my father is a historian, and I believe the subject has much to teach us about how we should make decisions today and prepare for tomorrow. Poet and philosopher George Santayana once famously said, "Those who cannot remember the past are condemned to repeat it." I like to think of it another way. By understanding our past and learning from it, we can and will make better choices for our future. Thank you for being scholars of our past, and I look forward to seeing how you will use your knowledge to shape the future for all of us. I look forward to hosting you at CMU next year. If you'd like to get a head start on next year's competition, I encourage you to check out resources at CMU that may give you a leg up. The CMU Museum and the Clark Historical Library are excellent sources for Michigan history. Thank you for your hard work, best of luck, and most importantly, congratulations.
Thank you, Mr. Wagoner and President Davies, for your messages. We are excited to be on the CMU campus for the 2021 state finals next April. Okay, now it's time to announce the winners of the 2020 Michigan History Day state finals. We had more than 380 students register, and they shared 202 projects, which we then share with our 130 judges. It was a challenge for many of you to work on your project and to submit all your materials electronically. Students in the exhibit category had to share photographs of their exhibits using a Google slideshow, and performance students had to submit their written scripts. All things that have never been done before. But you all rose to the challenge and should be proud of your work. The judges are impressed with the depth of your research and the quality of your projects. And we are proud of your perseverance and dedication during this difficult time. The top 2 entries in the junior and senior divisions qualify for the national finals, which will also be a virtual contest this year. There is not a youth division at the national level. Information will be sent to all national finalists and alternates in the next few days about registering for the national finals. If any of the national finalists aren't able to participate at the national contest, we will let the national alternates know. All students will receive their evaluation forms by email in the coming weeks. The priority is to assist the students advancing to the national finals, but we hope to have all forms shared by the beginning of June. I apologize if I do not pronounce your name correctly. Luckily, it'll be on the screen, so it should all be right there. We're going to start with a special award. We have 9 special awards. The best entry in use of newspapers is sponsored by the Clark Historical Library at Central Michigan University. Newspapers are a key primary source for historical research and have been described as the diary of a community. The special award recognizes projects that have used newspapers as an important source of information in documenting history. The Clark Historical Library originated in 1954 when Dr. Norman E. Clark Sr. donated his collection of historical books and other material to his alma mater, Central Michigan University. The library named in his honor continues to collect both the rare and commonplace to document the people of Michigan and the Old Northwest. Students had the opportunity to nominate themselves for up to 3 special awards. So in some cases, we don't have nominations from all 3 divisions. In the case of the best entry in youth newspapers from the junior division, we have the winner is the group exhibit, Exploring Mers Tate, Breaking Barriers Around the World by Sasha Hollins, Elena Kuhn, Naya Kuhn, and Aaliyah Ward from the Mers Tate Explorers. The senior division winner of the best entry in use of newspapers is an individual website, Beyond the Barricade, Louise Michel, the Paris Commune and the Canuck Revolt of 1878 by Maria Chirian, Detroit Country Day School. The first category that we're going to share the results for is the performance, and we'll start with individual performance. In the youth individual performance, in second place, we have Flying Solo, Amelia Earhart by Gabriella Spondorio, the Gagey School. In first place, we have The Girls of Summer by Tori Smith, the Gagey School. For junior individual performance, the national alternate is Higher, Further, Faster. Jackie Cochran Takes Aviation to New Heights for Women by Megan Latre, Whitehall Middle School. The first national finalist qualifying to go to the National History Day contest, virtual contest in junior individual performance is Lakshmi Bai, the Queen of Jhansi by Jawari Bhatt, the Gagey School. Our other national finalist from junior individual performance is the Cello Suites, Barriers Broken in One-Line Polyphony by Braden Meese, Upton Middle School. Senior individual performance, the national alternate, is Margaret Sanger, Breaking Barriers and Shaking Beliefs on Reproductive Choices by Kendra Burrows, South Haven High School. Our first national finalist for senior individual performance, Ida Lewis, Braving the Waters of Newport by Emma Wilson, Troy High School. And our other national finalist, Cracking the Bamboo Ceiling, Anna Mae Wong increases representation of Asian Americans in media, Allison Chen, Whitehall High School. Congratulations to the winners of the individual performance category. Our next special award is the best entry in naval or maritime history. Preference to naval history is given during the consideration of this award, but all entries relating to maritime history are considered. Relevant areas of study include the United States Navy and naval forces around the world, the U.S. Coast Guard, and lighthouses, ships, and sailors on the world's oceans and on the Great Lakes. The Naval Order of the United States was established in 1890 as a hereditary organization for members of the American Sea Services. Its primary mission is to encourage research and writing on naval and maritime subjects and preserve documents, portraits, and other records of prominent figures, deeds, and memories of American naval and maritime history. The winner of the Youth Division Special Award is an individual exhibit, Breaking Barriers for Trade and Travel, the Panama Canal by Calix Pratt, McGuire Elementary School. Winner in the Junior Division is an individual documentary, Alan Turing, the Genius Who Cracked the Enigma Code to Save Millions by Jack Schwab, Richards Middle School. Group performance. In second place for youth group performance, we have Anna Smith-Strong, Agent 355 by Carly Dechnick and Sophia Wright, the Gagey School. In first place for youth group performance, we have Breaking the Western Barriers, the Lewis and Clark Expedition, Alessandro Carvello, Maxwell Dopker, Patrick Marks, and Coben Pants, the Gagey School. Junior group performance, the national alternate, is the 1960s, the Decade That Broke Barriers by Yostana Akaladus, Remy Flans, Emma Morin, Merrick Muscovin, and Cameron Peppers McCoy, Richards Middle School. First national finalist for the junior group performance category is Women's Suffrage, Procession of Equality by Lila Balunas, Hannah Heisel, Josephine Marsh, and Mary Riley, Lake Michigan Catholic Middle School. Our other national finalist is the Revolution Weekly newspaper, Changing the Face of Women's Rights One Word at a Time by Isabel Seymour and Ava Shotwell, Traverse City East Middle School. Senior group performance, national finalist. Our first national finalist is Martha Mitchell, The Woman Who Redefined Watergate by Wade Lockwood, Lena Peterson, Karina Yang, and Andrew Zapanchik, Bloomfield Hills High School. Our other national finalist for senior group performance is Breaking Barriers Towards Fair Labor, General Motors and the Flint Sit-Down Strike by Shannon McMenamin and Nolan Pepperzik, Fraser High School. Congratulations to all of our students who advanced and placed in the group performance category. Our next special award is Best Entry in the Use of Family History. Family histories and genealogies help historians understand not just where and when people lived, but also their lifestyles, biographies, and motivations, and how these factors influence the course of history. The Michigan Genealogical Council was founded in 1972. It promotes genealogical activities of statewide interest through the preservation and publication of Michigan records, programs, and events, and the encouragement of improvements in genealogical facilities and holdings of Michigan archives, libraries, museums, and record repositories. We'd like to thank Brenda Landijk, the president of the Michigan Genealogical Council, and her husband, Kirk Landijk, for helping to choose the winners of this award. In the junior division for group exhibit, the winner is James Hanger's Effect on Prosthetic History by Maren Barfus and Virginia Waycamp, Upton Middle School. The senior division winner is an individual exhibit, Anna Hillback's Barriers to United States Citizenship by Connor Method, Detour Area High School. Okay, our next category that we're going to share the results for is the documentary category, and we'll start with individual documentary. The youth individual documentary, third place, is The Great Jackie Robinson by Sasha Walker, Angel Elementary School. In second place, Solving Enigma, Alan Turing Cracks the Code by Henry Chen, Ely Elementary School. And in first place for youth individual documentary, The Life of Frida Kahlo by Jia Singh, the Gagi School. Junior individual documentary national alternate is Breaking Barriers on the Road to Independence, Parker Hosner, the Kazu School. The first national finalist for junior individual documentary is Black Angels, Breaking Down Barriers and Fighting for the Right to be Marines by Zachary Howie, Richards Middle School. Our other national finalist is Breaking into the Billboard Hot 100, How Motown Got Everybody Dancing in the Street by Laura Thielman, Whitehall Middle School. Senior individual documentary, our first national finalist is Breaking Out of the Hospital. Dr. Frank Pentridge Takes the Emergency Room to the Streets of Belfast and Beyond by Ella Johnson, Whitehall High School. Our other national finalist for senior individual documentary is Motown, The Tempo Behind the Change by Tabitha Newberry, South Haven High School. Congratulations to our students who competed in the individual documentary category. Our next special award is the Ellie Peterson Award for Michigan Women's History, sponsored by Michigan Women Forward Her Story, formerly the Michigan Women's Historical Center and Hall of Fame. Historians largely neglected the study of women's contributions to history until the advent of social and cultural history in the 1960s. Established in 1983, the Michigan Women's Hall of Fame honors the achievements of remarkable Michigan women. We'd like to thank Megan Bergman, the program manager of the Hall of Fame, Shirley Zeller, and Riley Hubbard for helping to choose these winners. From the youth division, the winner is an individual exhibit, Madame Laframboise, Fur Trade Pioneer by Vivian Hahn, Three Fires Elementary School. In the junior division, the winner is a group exhibit, Sarah Emma Edmonds, Warrior in Disguise by Brooklyn Olive Clayton, May Evans, and Nuala McCauley, Ann Arbor Learning Community. And the senior winner is an individual exhibit, Brownie Seals the Deal, Tupperware Parties Break Economic Barriers for Women, Allison Tate, Whitehall High School. Okay, moving on to group documentary. This is a very, we had a lot of nominations. I mean, we had a lot of projects for this category, so it's very difficult for the judges to make their decisions. In third place for youth group documentary, Susan B. Anthony by Sadie Daganai and Sydney Nana, Angel Elementary School. In second place, Motown, Changing the World One Hit at a Time by Oliver Anderson, Hendrix Tapper, and Ian Wesselhoff, the Gagey School. And in first place for youth group documentary, Sir Edmund Hillary, The Climb That Broke Many Barriers by Jordan Dolby, Olivia Stortboom, and Reese Stortboom, the Gagey School. Junior group documentary, the national alternate is Elizabeth Blackwell, Cracking the Medical Gender Barrier by Colleen Madian and Mia Tersman, Traverse City East Middle School. Our first national finalist for junior group documentary is Katherine Johnson, The Barrier Breaking Computer by Maya Pants and Ava Stortboom, the Gagey School. And our second national finalist for junior group documentary is Japanese Internment, Breaking Law and Social Barriers by Lauren Bestial, Amelia Chong, Felicia Yuka, and Miyabi Shinki from Bulun Park Middle School. Senior group documentary, national alternate, is Nicole Malachowski, An Unscripted Life by Avery Doherty and Jessica Ford, South Haven High School. Our first national finalist for senior group documentary is The Stock Market of Things, How a Shoe Reseller Reimagined Retail. Heather Chen, Michael Chen, Zoe Lineski, Soren Moratti, and Maximilian Schenk, Bloomfield Hills High School. Our other national finalist for senior group documentary is Come Together, How the Beatles Tore a Hole in the Iron Curtain by Kieran Cook, Griffin Lowndes, and William Zegda, Whitehall High School. Congratulations to all of our winners in the group documentary category. Our next special award is the Sam Breck Award for Best Entry in Railroad History. A single special award will be presented to the project in the youth, junior, or senior level for the Best Entry in Railroad History. This award is sponsored by the Michigan Roundtable, Lexington Group, and Transportation. Facets of railroad history include studies of railroad companies, locomotives, rolling stock and equipment, construction workers and train crews, and manufacturers. The Michigan Roundtable is made up of members of the Lexington Group and Transportation History and other invited members. The Lexington Group is a national organization made up of railroad officials and transportation historians. The Michigan Roundtable was organized by Sam Breck to promote the study of Michigan's railroad heritage. Sam was a writer, publisher, and photographer focusing on railroad subjects. We'd like to thank Paul Trapp and Jerry Becker for deciding the winners of this award. And the winner is an individual website from the junior division. On the Track to Break Barriers, the Transcontinental Railroad's Economic Impact by Reese Cummins from Traverse City East Middle School. Through the National History Day program, we have the opportunity to nominate teachers for their Teacher of the Year awards. For the 2020 Patricia Bering Teacher of the Year Award, we're excited to announce that Tara Fugit of Fraser Public Schools is our nominee. Ms. Fugit is a middle school teacher at Richards Middle School and has been teaching for 7 years. 3 different people recommended Ms. Fugit for this prize, including 2 students and a parent. The common thread found within their recommendations was her tireless encouragement of students and dedication to their learning. All highlighted that Ms. Fugit will work with students beyond the typical school day to assist them and help them overcome any barriers they face with their projects. Ms. Fugit has used National History Day to strengthen her teaching for the past 6 years. Students in Ms. Fugit's middle school classes choose if they want to participate in the program or not. The only requirement is an interest in history. The first year she offered the program, she had 3 students participate. In more recent years, the number has increased to over 50 students per year, representing a third of her students. On top of her work with middle school students, she also offers National History Day as an after-school club for high school students in the area. Every nominee for the $10,000 award is a teacher who demonstrates a commitment to engaging students in historical learning through innovative use of primary sources, implementation of active learning strategies to foster historical thinking skills, and participation in the National History Day program. All nominees will receive $500 as a result of their nominations. We are proud to nominate Tara Fugit for the 2020 Patricia Bering Teacher of the Year Award. Another award offered by National History Day is the Hannah E. Liz McGregor Teacher of the Year Award. And this year we're excited to announce that Julie Shepard of South Haven Public Schools is our nominee. The term that comes to mind when describing Ms. Shepard is dedication. She's used National History Day and project-based education for 14 years. And her own children participate in the program, representing Michigan at the national finals. Ms. Shepard currently teaches 5th grade in South Haven Public Schools and loves National History Day so much she does it as an after-school club for students in grades 4 through 12. 4 days a week from October through March, she is available to work with her club students after school. Ms. Shepard's impact on her students may best be expressed by a parent who has worked with her for multiple years. In a recommendation for this award, she wrote, "She teaches them how to take their inspiration and turn it into something tangible and meaningful for all the world to share in. Participation in the competition teaches kids numerous skills that will help them throughout school, college, and careers. What Julie teaches our kids is how to turn their passions into inspiration for others. Her gifts are numerous and invaluable. We are certainly blessed to have her as part of our school, community, and lives." Each of the 58 National History Day affiliates may nominate one senior division teacher for this award. Every nominee for the $10,000 award is a teacher who has shown a dedication to teaching that goes beyond the classroom and participation in the National History Day program. All nominees will receive $500 as a result of their nominations. We are proud to nominate Julie Shepard for the 2020 Hannah E. Liz McGregor Teacher of the Year Award. We would also like to thank all the teachers and sponsors and coaches that work with students in the Michigan History program. Your tireless dedication, your extra hours going above and beyond what you have to do in your classroom duty is appreciated not only by your students and their parents, but also by us. Again, you are one group that this program would not be possible without your efforts, and we appreciate all that you do. Thank you. Okay, now we're going to share the winners of the paper category. Youth paper, second place is Coco, the Gorilla Who Could Sign by Siddharth Srivastava, Cedar Crest Academy. First place, The Untold Case of Mendes v. Westminster, Breaking Barriers Before They Were Broken by Robert Strong Morse, El Sol Elementary. Junior paper, the national alternate is Loving v. Virginia, Breaking Racial Barriers on Marriage by Elena Gibson, Forest Hills Eastern Middle School. National finalist for junior paper, Susan B. Anthony's A Legal Vote, Breaking the Barrier of the Law by Lucy Poppleton, Traverse City East Middle School. And our other national finalist for junior paper is The Girls Were the Right Pick, Crafting Guitars and Breaking Barriers by McLevy Strong Morse Homeschool. And yes, he is the brother of Robert Strong Morse, our junior paper winner. Congratulations. Senior paper national alternate, Socrates the Suicide, Death and the Philosopher by Francesca Ray, Hillsdale Academy. Senior paper national finalist, Phyllis Wheatley, Poet and Symbol, Eva Niederhofer, Detroit Country Day School. And our other national finalists for senior paper, The Writer Who Destroyed an Empire, Alexander Solzhenitsyn, Nathan Satori, Orchard View High School. Congratulations to all of our students in the paper category. Our next special award is the James Campbell Award for Best Use of Oral History, sponsored by the Michigan Oral History Association. The Michigan Oral History Association is dedicated to the preservation of Michigan voices and memories. This award is in memory of James Campbell, an outstanding historian and educator who dedicated his career to chronicling Michiganders' perspectives as the president of MOHA and as a professor at University of Michigan, Flint. We'd like to thank Jim and Marcy Cameron, Jim's the president of MOHA, for deciding the winners of this award. The first winner is the junior division. It's an individual documentary, Black Angels, Breaking Down Barriers While Fighting for the Right to be Marines by Zachary Howie, Richards Middle School. The winner for the senior division is a group exhibit, The Flint Sit-Down Strike, Breaking Through Bargaining Barriers by Faith Aloya, Vanessa Ellis, Alicia Gentz, and Francesca Palazzolo, Fraser High School. Our second to last category is website, and we'll start with individual websites. The youth individual website in third place, The Hidden Figures Women by Alexandra Stern, Cedar Crest Academy. Second place winner of youth individual website, Christopher Columbus, The Great Explorer, Siobhan Sani, Cedar Crest Academy. And the first place winner of youth individual website is The Political Barrier That Divides North and South Korea by Xander White, Pickford Public School. Junior individual website, National Alternate, Billie Jean King, Changing a Culture by Chloe Nellenbach, The Gagey School. Junior individual website, national finalist, our first national finalist is Tucker, Driving Through Roadblocks by Ian Finfrock, Traverse City West Middle School. Our other national finalist for junior individual website is Making Space, the Mercury 13 Launch a New Future for Women, Amelia Chen, Whitehall Middle School. Senior individual website, national alternate, is The Barrier That Couldn't Be Broken, The Navajo Code by Mercedes Cross, Fraser High School. Our first national finalist for senior individual website is Women of Color Take Broadway by Abigail Gusway, Plymouth High School. And our other national finalist is Beyond the Barricade, Louis Michel, The Paris Commune, and the Canuck Revolt of 1878 by Maria Sherian, Detroit Country Day School. Our next special award is Best Entry in Michigan History, which is sponsored by the Meyer Foundation. And this special award recognizes the best entry pertaining to Michigan history. In the youth division, we have a group exhibit, Train Ride to Freedom by Katie Dooley, Allison Ulanowski, Madeline Wagner from Three Fires Elementary School. The junior division winner of Best Entry Michigan History is a individual documentary, Breaking into the Billboard Hot 100, How Motown Got Everybody Dancing in the Streets by Laura Thielman, Whitehall Middle School. And our senior division winner is also an individual documentary, also about Motown. Motown, The Temple Behind the Change by Tabitha Newberry, South Haven High School. Group website. Websites were particularly challenging this year. If you didn't try a website, you may not have known that it was a new software that students had to use, and we commend all the students who did their best and tried learning the new software and did an excellent job of creating websites. The youth group website first place winner is Wallbusters by Emery Blaine and Toby Harper, The Gagey School. Junior group website, our national alternate, is Harriet Tubman by Manahil Imran and Emily Kim from Smith Middle School. Junior group website, our national finalist, is Amelia Earhart, Airborne Feminist by Zoe Boniface, Cora Grissom, Emma Holst, Kelna Pike, and Ty Tran, Holland Middle School. Our other national finalists and junior group website is We Did It, The Change of Gender Roles in the Workforce During World War II, Rebecca Austin and Abigna Coca, Smith Middle School. Senior group website, the national alternate, The 19th Amendment by Ashley Barker and Kayla Bartel, Heritage Christian Academy. Senior group website, our first national finalist, The Erie Canal by Tong Sing Woo and Joseph Young, Bay City Central High School. And our other national finalists for senior group website, The Mustache Movement, Youth Activism in Grand Rapids by Kyle Court and Claire Parrish, Forest Hills Eastern High School. Congratulations to all of our students in the website category for their excellent work. Our second to last special award that we're going to share today is the Best Entry in African American History, sponsored by the MERS Tate Travel Writers. Preference to achievements in the arts or music is given during consideration of the award, but all entries relating to African American history are considered. The award's name honors Bernie MERS Tate of Blanchard, Michigan. one of the first African American residents of Mecosta County. Born in 1905, Mers Tate graduated from what is today Western Michigan University. She became a high school teacher and then a college professor at Barber Scotia College, Bennett College, Morgan State College, and Howard University. She traveled the world as an international reporter for the Baltimore Afro-American newspaper in Baltimore and worked as a photographer, filmmaker, and researcher for the U.S. State Department. We'd like to thank Sandra Bernard Hollins, the executive director of the Mers Tate Travel Writers, and other people in her organization for choosing the winners of these awards. In the youth division, for her individual documentary, winning is Breaking Barriers, Ruby Bridges by Kaylee Converse, Angel Elementary School. The junior division, the winner is a group website, Muhammad Ali in the Vietnam War Draft, Michael Perino and Gautam Vito from Smith Middle School. And the senior division winners in Best Entry in African American History is a group website, The Mustache Movement, Youth Activism in Grand Rapids by Kyle Court and Claire Parrish, Forest Hills Eastern High School. All right, we've gotten to our final category for today, which is exhibits. As usual, exhibits were our largest category with the most projects submitted. We're going to start with individual exhibits. Youth individual exhibit in third place, Through the Stratosphere, Valentina Tereshkova and Sally Ride, The First Women in Space by Isabella Causey, Ely Elementary School. Second place winner of youth individual exhibit, Lin-Manuel Miranda, Breaking Through Barriers by Lucas Montilla, Sharon J. Hardy Elementary School. And the first place winner is Madame La Framboise, Fur Trade Pioneer by Vivian Hahn, Three Fires Elementary School. Junior individual exhibit, the national alternate is WASP, Female Flyers Breaking Barriers in Aviation by Evan Johnson, Handy Middle School. National finalist for junior individual exhibit, Conquering the St. Mary's Falls, The Sioux Locks by Madeline Shaner, Forest Hills Eastern Middle School. And our other national finalists for junior individual exhibit, The Limping Lady, How Virginia Hall Broke Barriers to Become World War II's Most Dangerous Spy, Georgia Edmonds, The Gagey School. Senior individual exhibit, national alternate, Heroes Aren't Born, They're Made, How Stanley Broke Barriers by Taylor Frazier, Frazier High School. Senior individual exhibit, our first national finalist, A Crack in the Wasp Nest, Women's Attempt at Breaking the Flying Barrier by Isabella Dacoba, Portage Northern High School. And our other national finalist for senior individual exhibit is Brownie Seals the Deal, Tupperware Parties Break Economic Barriers for Women by Allison Tate, Whitehall High School. The final special award we're going to share today is Best Entry in the Use of Primary Sources, which is sponsored by the Michigan Archival Association. A primary source is an artifact, a document, a recording, or any other source of information that was created at the time under study. It serves as an original source of information about the topic. 40 projects were nominated for this award. The Michigan Archival Association was founded in 1958 by special collections librarians, university archivists, state records administrators, and historical society members. The MAA plays a major role in educating practicing archivists, allied professionals, and the general public through training workshops, publications, annual meetings, and its newsletter, Open Entry. We'd like to thank Nicole Smelcott, the president of MAA, Christiana Vasquez Garrett, Stephanie Kaloya, and Bob Myers for helping to determine the winners of this award. In the youth division, for their group documentary, Sir Edmund Hillary, The Climb That Broke Many Barriers, winners are Jordan Dolby, Olivia Stortboom, and Reese Stortboom, The Gagey School. In the junior division, for her individual website, Making Space, The Mercury 13 Launch a New Future for Women by Amelia Chen, Whitehall Middle School. And in the senior division, for the individual exhibit, we have Sabotage and Subversion, Churchill's Secret Army Sets Europe Ablaze by Emily Olson, Montague High School. All right, it's time for our final category today, group exhibit. The youth group exhibit in third place is Train Ride to Freedom, Katie Dooley, Allison Ulanowski, and Madeline Wagner, Three Fires Elementary School. Second place, Lobbing the Ball to Women, Title IX Breaks Barriers in Tennis by Isla Carmel Dykeman, Rayanne Ellsworth, and Ella Nicholson, Ely Elementary School. And for youth group exhibit in first place, Alice Paul, How She Rocked the Vote, Annalie Schmiel, Gabrielle Liggett, Reese Matska, and Lila Nellenbach, the Gagey School. Junior group exhibit, our national alternate is Faster Than Sound, Breaking the Sound Barrier by Libby Martinez and Henry Mulder, Holland Middle School. National finalists for junior group exhibit, Pioneering the Prevention of Polio, Breaking Barriers of Modern Medicine, Lainey Schrum, Kirk Woolfield, Richards Middle School. And our other national finalists for junior group exhibit, Barry Gordy, Ain't No Mountain High Enough, Madison Bouchon, Nicholas Durnell, Caitlin Frazier, and Aniko Nickel, Edison Elementary School. Senior group exhibit, national alternate, No Longer in the Shadows, Traverse City State Hospital Breaks Mental Health Barriers by Kaya Mahoney and Madison Wegner, Whitehall High School. Senior group exhibit national finalist, From Bicycles and Birdwatching to Changing the World, The Wright Brothers, Breaking the Barrier of Flight by Miles Doherty and Nick Shepard, South Haven High School. And our final winner today, our last national finalist and last award winner for national finalists for senior group exhibit, The Flint Sit-Down Strike, Breaking Bargaining Barriers by Faith Aloa, Vanessa Ellis, Alicia Gentz, and Francesca Palazzolo, Fraser High School. Congratulations to all of our students who won awards today in advance or got their first, second, or third place, but you should all be proud of your efforts. We want to invite all of you to participate in Michigan History Day 2021. The theme from which gets selected from National History Day is Communication in History, the Key to Understanding. We'll have theme resources and information up on our website this summer and definitely by August, so we invite you to check that out. We also want to let you know and have you save the date that we're going to do a research rendezvous on November 7th, 2020 at the Michigan History Center and State Library in Lansing. Staff from the History Center, the State Library, and the State Archives will be giving sessions on research, thesis writing. We'll pull in some people to be experts on different categories. And so we invite anyone who wants to attend. I'll be sending out more information in the fall. We're hoping to record some of those sessions. We don't know if we'll be able to make them live, but definitely have them recorded so that they will be available if you can't make the trip to Lansing. But we would love for you to come and join us and just start working on your projects. Thank you all so much for joining us today. Thank you for your hard work. We're very proud of all that you did. We're very excited for our students moving on to the national finals, and we can't wait for them to represent Michigan. And we hope that you all stay healthy and safe, and wish you the best of luck. Bye.